Hey you guys, welcome to Splinterlands TV. It is I, the Psy, and I am back with my new account, The Silence. I'm finally ready to go ahead and spend some glint, open some Gladius cases. I've been in my guild now for the 7-day waiting period, and it's time to move on to a bigger and better guild, I think. But before I do that, gotta open those cases, gotta finish this brawl that I'm in, and hey, let's spend some glint. Let's see what we can get. Now, I want to talk to you guys about my new player kind of glint strategy that I'm going to use. And there's some reasons why I'm going to open the things that I do. First things first, I want to kind of talk about some of the reward cards and the reasons that I think that they're important to focus on these particular things that you're going to open in order to get these particular cards. The first thing that I want to mention is Malturine Trader, which is a common. So it's going to be good to open commons because at only 30 copies of Malturine Trader, you get headwinds, which is so important in those ranged only matches. In Modern, you're going to be pairing this guy up with Wave Brood all the time. So it's amazing if you can have Wave Brood and Malturine Trader and then be healing your Wave Brood with the Angelic Mandarin. That just ends up being such a good combo. So I think that getting some form of easy access to commons is very important, just so you can get Malturine Trader up to 30. This is probably one of the most important commons that you can get right now as a new player. So getting Praetorian Trader to 30, that should be one of your main kind of goals that you're looking at. I mean, these other commons are really nice as well. I mean, having a copy of Broken Earth Thug, actually getting him up to 5 stars, so he actually has 2 attack, where he's actually quite useful. I mean, that's also a good target for you to have, is to get up to 5 Broken Earth Thugs. And a lot of these other guys, hey, they're great, you know, like having even access to a single Halloran Huntress is awesome. The next one up, though, is 150, where it really starts to get some significant changes. So I wouldn't call that like an immediate target. That's more of like a long-term target. Being able to have a Blackmoor Wild Elf, even just a 1x, is obviously going to be really good because you can pair it up with Obsidian. And I mean, getting 5 to get it amplify, that's obviously going to be a good little bonus there. A lot of these other guys, though, are going to take a significant commitment in order to get them to be kind of super powered, you know? Like the Explorer, that's obviously great as just a one-off with Protect. When you can go ahead and get him up to having 60, he gets Armor Strike, he becomes kind of a beast because he'll hit for 4 for only 4, and you can weapons train him and everything. That's obviously fantastic. And one of the best guys is actually the Elder I've been finding with my main account. But to get him useful, you'd probably want to get him up to 5-star 60, where he gives Strengthen and has the Divine Shield. So you can just kind of pop him into almost any one of your matches, and you can just strengthen him up with a little bit of camo. He gets real useful at 400, but short term, I think if there's one common that's worth focusing on, it's this Malturine Trader. I mean, when I'm looking at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. For the 261 that the Malturine Trader actually would kind of cost right now, like, this is a fantastic card you just have in your arsenal if you're planning on, like, buying something well, right? It does the 2 attack, it's got 4 hit points. That headwinds, though, man, it's going to win you games, especially if you're using Quicks and you're choosing water. Now, Quicks does -1 to the ranged. Malturine Trader does another -1 with headwinds, and you've got your Wave Brood in there doing the reflect with the ranged turn fire. Absolutely fantastic card. This is one of my focuses, is to try and get Malturine Trader to level 3. I've got her up to 5 right now. I'm still short 25 to get her in there. When you're talking about the rares, some of the rares that I find are going to be good to focus on is even getting a single copy of Commander Slade. Like, that guy's a beast. But let's see, I think it's the Legionnaire. Yes, getting the Quilliam Legionnaire up to having 5 so it gets Thorns is fantastic for those plays when you can just pop them in your back rank when you're expecting sneak. It's especially good against Catrelia Gobson. If they're playing Catrelia against you, she'll come in here and she'll actually double Thorns herself on the Legionary, who will actually survive it, and basically she'll be killed, especially if you got some Amplify. On top of that, the fact that he's got close range makes him great in those range only matches as well, and he's got a nice fat body on him. So getting the Quilliam Legionnaire up to having at least Thorns is a great idea, something good to aim for. A single Janny Rebel to be able to get Inspire is fantastic. Dark Arborist is another good one to get it to Magic Reflect. Since this is a Magic card, and you might be playing a Magic only match, being able to pop Dark Arborist in the front and giving it, just because of the fact it has Magic Reflect, is a fantastic play. If you're able to pair it with Thaddeus Brood, giving them -1 to their magic on top of that to give Dark Arborist a little bit more survivability, that's just such a good combo. And obviously, when you get them having Void, this guy's just amazing. But I mean, a lot of the rares get really good at 25, but we're just talking kind of short term. And getting it to 14 really makes this this card shine in those magical matches. Let alone the fact that it's actually got demoralized right off the bat. Another good one you could be aiming for is the Mariput Slinger, where it's actually going to be getting, again, this at 25, and a lot of these get really good at 25, where it gets slow at 25. And obviously, speed is one of the most important factors in the whole game. So trying to get Mariput Slinger to 4-star is great. But again, I don't want to start saying from a new player perspective, trying to get things to 25, because you're a long way off, right? Like Slade at 25, he gets Reflection Shield, which is great in the Tofu kind of meta. But I mean, you're going to be pulling for a long time to get these guys to 25. But short term, getting a single Janny Rebel, so you've got Inspire, getting Quilliam Legionnaire up to level 5. Those are two good targets for you, as well as getting Dark Arborist up to 14, which is still going to take a long time. But those are 3 good cards for like new players to kind of target and try and build their deck around. Of course, when we're talking about epics, there's a couple that are good even at 1 BCX. Shock Trooper, fantastic card at only 1 BCX because you can use them in the rule sets where there's no abilities. Having the actual Electrified can seriously damage your team, but having a 4-drop dealing 4 magic damage on a Back to Basics rule set, fantastic. Olivia of the Brook short term, if you can get her to only 4 BCX, that gets her Mimic, one of the most broken abilities in the entire game. And I've been so lucky, my only 3 legendary pulls have all been 3 Olivia of the Brooks. So Olivia, great card if you can get it to 4 BCX. An Arachne Weaver, even just getting a 1 BCX Arachne Weaver for Corrupted Healing, this card can literally change the game on its own by restoring 70% of max health. Like this card is just so good even at 1 BCX. It will win you games. And Halfling Refugee, who can forget about our boy Halfling Refugee? A 1-drop with 6 hit points, deals 2 damage. Sure, it has Weary, which sometimes will kind of mess you up. But even just having a one Halfling Refugee just works wonders. It's a neutral for 1. It can take the place of Chaos Agent for you. It can work in melee only matches, and if you got 1 left over, if nothing else, even if he's weary, it's 6 health, let alone when you get 10 BCX of this guy and he starts to get heal. Fantastic card even as 1 BCX. The legends are all just kind of like, hey, if you get one, you get one. If you're only going to have 1 of a legend though, these 1-drops are really good. If you even have a single Surly Drunk, that gives you an opportunity attack, an opportunity attacker. For 1, same with Blackmoor Jinx, it just gives you another 1-drop to add in where you can snipe. The Frigid Wolf, he's got charge, he'll always be good to attack. And finally, Grifsy, you got a nice little sneaker in there. The last one, isn't there one more? Yeah, and the Endless Gibbon, who you can just drop in with 1 extra mana for a reach position. Why not, if nothing else, to go to little bodies? The rest of them all take some commitment to build up. So I guess Sirenth is also a good one to get as a 1-drop. But when we're talking legendaries, these are those kinds of things that are just like, if you get one, fantastic as a new player. But I would not be aiming for them. I would again be aiming for commons, trying to get the Marturine Trader up to 30. Rares, trying to go ahead and get a Singleton Janny Rebel or the Quilliam Legionnaire up to 5, so it can go ahead and it can get Thorns and you can put them in the back rank. As well as getting your Dark Arborist to 14 for those magic only matches where you can combine them with Thaddeus Brood, get that magic reef going. All right, so that being said, let's go ahead, let's spend that glint. Now, you might be asking yourself, all that being said, what am I going to buy first? And the answer is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy myself 2,000 mirrors. This gets me a Gladius case And for only 2,000 glint on the first batch, I think it's totally worthwhile to just pay 2K glint and get yourself a Gladius case. I should show you guys how much glint I have right now as well. So I'm up to almost 40,000 glint at this point in time, just to kind of give you guys an idea of where I am. I've been playing for 7 days now, and I've gotten my account up to Diamond 2. I am renting a whole bunch of SPS right now. And I've gained a whole bunch of it. So I'm renting 70,000 SPS currently, and I've made 481 SPS through paddles, which is actually worth 310. So not doing too shabby there. Oh, I've actually got a little bit more. I can't claim it yet though. I got another 45 that I can claim a little bit. So that just kind of puts things into perspective about how I've managed to get so much glint so quickly. So let's go ahead, let's go to the rewards. And like I said, the first thing is I'm going to get myself a Gladius case. It's very reasonably priced to get yourself a full Gladius case for only 2,000. I mean, that's going to be what, 5% of my bag. Let's go and let's do that first. Confirm. Oh, I got to be faster. Keep shutting down my tabs, reopening tabs, shutting down tabs, reopening. There we go. Gladius case, you are mine, but let's head back to the shop. We will be opening these Gladius cases now that I've been in the guild for 7 days. Access it. Now, next thing that I want to go ahead and I want to do, you'll see here when I go to play, I have just been playing like this account like crazy. I'm almost out of energy already. So when I want to play some more, on top of getting those cards, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of energy. What better place to get everything that you want by using minor chests? So some people might say, hey, don't spend it all minor chests. Some people might say, do spend it all minor chests. I think that what I'm actually going to be doing here is I'm going to be buying, I've already purchased 20 or maybe more. I've already purchased 40. I think I'm going to buy at least 100 more. I might buy even more than that, but I really want to be able to work on getting my way up with the, what was that girl's name again? Can't I remember her? The Martyring Trader. Like, I have lost so many games to people who have their Martyring Trader at 30, just due to the fact that I don't have headwind. Because whenever it's basically ranged only, I go quicks, I go water, and if they have Martyring Trader, I pretty much lose. So I mean, and it's not due to my team being a poor setup. Like, I like to use things like Murdon Pierre in there, backed up by the Kraken guy. What's his name too? Backed up by the Kraken, but without having the headwinds, like it's hard to get those W's. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to spend 100 on minor chests. I can also get the Martyring Trader in there as well. So I mean, I'm not disappointed. I can also get energy. And hey, if I get one more Olivia of the Brook, or if I get a halfling or something like that, this is the only way that I'm going to be able to get epics right now. I'm not going to do epic draws at 7,500. I mean, that would give me what, maybe 5? Would it give me 5? I think that might only give me 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would only give me 4 pulls. And as much as I want those epics, I feel like hopefully getting them through osmosis by opening minor chests is the right play. In fact, I might not even do common draws. I might do all minor chests and try and get some more merits and try and get some energy, because the energy goes and it gets me more glint just by virtue of winning as well. So there's so many benefits to doing these minor chests. I actually think that I might do all minor chests, but let's start off with 100. Let's see how well we do. So yeah, I guess wish me luck. I actually don't want to use alchemy potions because I don't want the gold foils to prevent me from being able to combine. Um, and I've only got 19 of them. So if I was going to use these gold foils, I'd prefer to like use them on like major chests or something like that, if that's something I was going to do. I'm going to just try and save them up in this case, because the gold isn't as important as getting consistent amounts of regular BCX cards to combine. Now, that might not be a popular opinion, because you can also play gold foil cards. They'll all start off at level 2 or level 3 or something like that. Ooh, but I mean, getting a gold foil one of that guy with the thorns, one of him alone would get us there, right? It's still not worth it, I don't think. Not for minor chests where you're not getting multiple. So I'm just going to go, I'm going to do 100, and I'll probably get some chests in this anyway. So go me. I really want one more Olivia of the Brook, because then I'll have Mimic. That would totally make my day. All right, here we go. Gonna reveal all. We'll go through it quickly. Yes, Slinger. So we're getting rares right off the bat. And there's one Marturine Trader, two Marturine Traders, a Janny Rebel, three Marturine Traders, and a Janny Rebel. Lots of merits. See, I got that gold foil anyway. I didn't need it. There we go. Quilliam Legionnaire. I've gotten a good amount of rares already, I'd say there. And like I said, the Elder, he's great if you can get him up to 30. Razor Hound. Another Marturine Trader. Megalodon. Ooh, look at that. I got two foils and another Marturine Trader. All right, so as you can see, I'm already kind of working my way up there with these Marturine Traders. I did 100 of those pulls. I did not get any epics. I got some energy, and I got a bunch of merits and everything here, too. I'm debating whether or not I should just go all in. I think that I do just want to go all in on these minor chests. I think just the minor chests are the way to go. Like, honestly, I want Marturine Traders, but at the same time, I mean, it's preventing... I don't need to buy rare draws, epic draws, or legendary draws, especially if I'm still doing minor chests. I think my first play is going to go and, like I said, get that one pack of Gladius cases, and then just do minor chests. I think that that's going to be the play for me, is minor chests until I just can't do them anymore. So let's see, can I do another 50? I can. 50, 60, 70... 80, 85. 85. So I can get another 85 chests, 17,000, 17,000. I'm just going all in on these minor chests. I don't care. I think that the minor chests are the way to go. I am going to use the legendary potions, though. I may as well try and get some legendaries. I mean, why not? Actually, you know what? I think the odds of drawing a legendary are kind of low in a minor chest, but for the foreseeable future, I think I'm only drawing minor chests. So, hey, why not use them up, right? I'm not opening packs or anything like that that are going to be requiring it. I may as well just spend them all in these minor chests. And if I get lucky in those first 9 cards, I get lucky. I'm glad to be getting so many Elders as well. I mean, I'm not going to complain about Elders. There's an Arborist. Another Trader. A Nomad, which is good. It gets Reflection Shield early. Another Trader. These Nimble Dukes could be good too, but I think I have to get them up to 30 is what I was saying, right? I'm getting a lot of Elders. There we go, a Dragon Age Forger, another Trader, another Trader, another Trader. Lots of gold foils. I've been on a gold foil spree without even using those gold foil potions. So, I mean, I think that was actually pretty good. All facts considered, let's just go take a look here at the items on my cards. I think that I actually did really good with that. Look, I'm at 15 BCX. I'm halfway there. I may as well combine her to 14 right now, right? I only like to combine to the level that I can max it at. I like to be able to see, all right, this guy's level 3, and I've got like 1 card outstanding. That's just kind of my thing. I don't like to just make it 15 and not be at like an even level. But I'm so close now. I'm actually 15 away. I'm halfway to Marturine Tradersville, which is great. Let's check out these Urjaks as well. I pulled so many of them. I might be able to get to 14 already. I've already got 14. Oh my gosh. I'm nowhere near 60. I'm nowhere near 60. So I'm not going to bother to combine those guys right now and just kind of waste your time while I look through these things here. I will take a look at Nimble Duke because I think, was it 14? No, it was 60 where it gets good. All right. So we'll go ahead. We'll head back to the items, and let's just quickly take a look at the rares. And you can see that I managed to get, I've got 2 Johnny Rebels total now. And what was the other good one? Dark Arborist. I have 5. Almost there. I need to get that 14. But you know what? I'm still going to combine that guy because he's still actually useful. Just as a body, if you ever just need a body in those magic onlys, hit points are important. So I'll take the hit points, and you will use death quite a bit in magic onlys because of the fact that you can use Gladius Brute. So I may as well get that last hit point into him, and he can soak up a little more damage before he dies. Oh, Quilliam Legionnaire. Let's see. Cards. Still only got the 2 of those guys, which is unfortunate. How much do they cost for 3 more? $1. Gonna wait it out for a bit longer on that guy, which it sucks, but it is what it is. All right. So I didn't get any epics. A little bit disappointing. But hey, you know what? We can't win them all. I got 3 Olivias, and I think that that's pretty good. Let's head to the store. We're going to visit it. You can see my 7 days are done. So I can open. I got 15,000, which gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs. Let's pay with merits. And let's go ahead. Let's open these bad boys. So 7 Gladius cases. I'm going to open them all at once. I used to be one of those guys that opens them one at a time. But I feel like... What's the right play here? I feel like for some reason, if I open 7 at once, it increases my chances of getting a legendary. And I know, the odds are the odds, but in the blockchain, someone once told me something about it goes sequentially. And so if you sequentially go and you do your 7 in a block, then that prevents you from doing 3, not getting a legendary. Then someone does like 3 and they get a legendary, and then your next 4 in this case would now not have the legendary. So I think I'm going to open them all at once, and I'll slow roll it though. I'll kind of like click them manually instead of clicking all, because I still want some of the joy of opening these bad boys. All right, so let's start with our commons. I need Isgold Volst. I need Catrelia Gobsons. There's Catrelia, only got 1 of her, but you know what? She's still a plus. Chimney Wall Stomp, that's another good card to have here. So I want, like I said, I want to get these commons first. Is that a common? A rare. Common. We got an epic. Commons. Wanderford is great. Helmet is obviously a fantastic card. Same with Hugo. Come on, give me 1 legendary in one of these. Rare. Darn it. Only rares. Ooh, Bertrol is really good too. Okay. So here's the rares, and I've got a mythic in here. That could be Quora. Having a single Quora is a total game changer. 3 Relinor Cleavers. A Captain Katie. Even as a 1 BCX, Captain Katie is so good. A Bane. I don't think I've ever used him. Lisa Fox. Infrequent use. And yes, even having a single Aurella Abaddon is awesome too. Let me just do a quick count. 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 14, 18, 20, 22, 27, 28, 29, 31, 33, 34. So I know it's only going to be a single one. Is it going to be a Quora? A Quora in these early stages of the game is literally a game changer. Come on, baby. Give me that Quora. Give me the Quora! Ah, trap fall away. Ah. Well, they can't all be Olivias and Quoras, right? But there we go. I think that's kind of giving me a pretty good heads up here. A pretty good start is the way I'm going to phrase things right now on my Gladius cards. I know that I'm going to need to really start combining and working a little bit more on those, but I'm about to leave this guild. Is that enough to get him 2 attack? Darn, 14 gets him 2 attack where he gets really good. I'm going to have to go and leave this guild. This is a beginner guild after this next brawl cycle. So I will be, after that, I will be heading into another guild and having to wait my 7 days. So if I can happen to open another pack before then, I'm going to. But otherwise, I'm going to keep saving up so I can show you guys my draws next time. So what do you guys think about that strategy? Am I doing the right thing by just basically ignoring everything and just working hard on these minor chests? I got 25 more minor chests that I hope to do before the end of season. And then that way on season reset, I can just go heavy and just open the 300 minor chests right away. When these minor chests are done, because I got a feeling I am going to do 25, what do I do next? Is it the common draws until I get Martyrian Trader up to 30? I think that's going to be my next step. It's going to be minor chests, then it's going to be common draws until I get Martyrian to 30. Then I think I might do rare draws until I get that that werewolf guy up to 5 BCX. I think that giving him the thorns is just really important because, I mean, he can be backline doing his range strikes, and now he's got thorns, you know? And can still be attacking, which is the most important thing. Sure, there's some guys that you can go ahead and you can put in the back line in green. Let's go in Earth. Let's click on Chaos Legion, like the Venari Knifer. But unless it's a sneak match or something, he's not actually doing any attacking. He's just kind of there. And that Quilliam, he's got such a good body on him that he can take so many hits. And even if they're coming at you with the Pelacor Bandit or something like that, I mean, he's going to get through. And if you've got an Amplify, ooh, that's actually a good combo. Where's the Amplify girl? Is it it's the Blackmoor Wild Elf, right? There you go. So if you're actually using Blackmoor Wild Elf in conjunction with him, these are 2 reward cards that you could possibly get in the rare slot. And having both of them to 5 actually gives you an amplified version of Thorns for low-level players, which is kind of cool. So that's my strategy. I think I did okay in this, but yeah, we'll have to keep working on those guys. And again, if you guys are enjoying my content, my videos, don't forget I'm running a promotion right now. When if you go and you drop your in-game username, it's important that you drop your in-game username. People are not putting their name in there in the comments. Leave me a comment with a little bit of meat on the bone so I can try and reply to it if you could. But I will be giving away 2 Chaos Legion packs per season. So I'm giving away 2 of them in another 5 days, 11 hours, and 59 minutes to 2 lucky winners just for leaving me comments on my Hive post and on my YouTube videos. So be sure to give me a like, share, subscribe. Something else I've noticed, only half of you are subscribed to my channel. Get those subs in, leave me that comment, win those Chaos Legion packs. And until next time, my friends, I will see you around Praetoria. Take care. Peace!